I'm really anxious to sit down and film today. I was thinking last night how I should come back to filming again, and the original plan was to film a walkthrough update, which I'm going to film this weekend for you guys. But I felt like I needed a little sit down and chat and kind of get back used to being on camera again type of video. So I figured we could catch up a little bit, and then I have a little plant in here that I can open with you. It got delivered last night, but as I was about to open it, I'm like, you know what? Why don't I save it and I can just do a sit down and chat and kind of get back in the swing of things. But thank you for your patience and for your support. I missed you guys. I missed filming. I basically just needed to step back a little bit. I just felt I was just overwhelmed. I wouldn't call it being burnt out because I've had that feeling before at an old job, and I know what that feels like. I felt like this time I just felt everything was piling on me all at once. Just really overwhelmed, and I needed to just be offline, be a normal person for a little bit. I've been busy though. I've gotten a lot of stuff done behind the scenes, and I've had some time to think about some changes I want to make moving forward. I just can't keep going at the pace I was going before because I definitely don't want to burn out. I love filming and I still want to make long form YouTube videos. It's just doing this on top of trying to sell plants has always been a struggle for me. I feel like these big restocks take up pretty much my entire week, and YouTube lately I feel like I've been forcing filming because I only have this day, this many hours to sit down and film and edit before I have to jump back into shop responsibilities. And I don't like feeling that way, and I want to film when I'm actually excited to film and not feeling like I have to film. And I don't want to disappoint you guys either because I love YouTube. This is where I started when I first decided to do this, and I don't want to give up YouTube. But I do feel like the shop is taking up majority of my time, and I can't keep going full steam 7 days a week. I need some time to be off and just be normal. Do you know what I mean? I've had some time to think about some changes I want to make with the shop coming up for those that are interested. I plan on adding plants to the site starting next week again and kind of getting it back on track with that. But I am going to change how I'm restocking for the time being. I'm going to make a video around that next week, so I'll share more. I feel like this isn't really the video for that, but I'm going to share more about how I'm going to restock. Like I said, for the time being, I don't know if it's permanent, but I do know that I can't do these big restocks anymore. Sometimes I feel like I compare myself to other shops and moving so much inventory, and again, I don't want to let you guys down, but I also have to be realistic that I'm just one person and I can only do so much. And I just feel like I need to change how I add plants to my site, and I'm changing some policies and some things with the substrates as well. So I'll go into all of that for that video. But I just wanted to hop on and just say that I'm okay. And I just needed to step away for a little bit. I feel like too, I actually just had a root canal a couple days ago. And that's kind of why I didn't want to jump into a plant update because there's so much talking with that. I'm trying to take it easy. So I think I'll film that over a few days in little segments along with plant care because I have some watering and stuff to do. I feel like ever since, for those that don't know, I chipped my tooth, I think it's pushing on 3 months ago, my molar, and I had an old filling on that tooth, and so I went in and they said I needed a crown. So I was having a lot of sensitivity after they drilled my tooth for that. And I had a temporary crown for a little bit, and then I had the permanent crown for a little bit, and then we decided to go ahead and cement the crown to my tooth. And then, yeah, after that, I would say for the first couple of weeks it was okay, and then the pulp inside of my tooth got very, very angry. And the last like 10 days up until the root canal, like it was awful. My tooth was so sensitive. I haven't been able to chew like on this side of my mouth now, and like since this whole time, since I chipped my tooth, I just had so much sensitivity and pain. It was like keeping me up at night. It was constantly throbbing. So yeah, I ended up getting a root canal. Those like last few days leading up to that, I was just like, please, I just want to go in and get this done. They actually called and said that they had an opening a day sooner. And I was like, yes, as soon as you can get me there. I want this done. Like, I have never been more excited for a dental procedure in my life. So I think that just compounded everything else, like dealing with a very angry tooth for that long and being back and forth to the dentist. I actually have to go back next week. So I'm not done yet. And it's still not like, it's still hurting. Obviously, like I just had that done. So yeah, I just want this to be back to normal. Just have like a normal mouth that I can actually chew and drink something without like having all that sensitivity. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. I've been wanting to, like I said, get back into filming here. I've gotten some stuff done around the house. I actually have, I'll share in the plant update. I have made some changes to a few of the areas. I actually spent a day and cleaned the kitchen, which I have been just dying to do, because it's crazy how many little inputs can like mentally take up space in your head. And it's just, there were so many things that I needed to do or wanted to do that I just didn't make time to do because I've been so busy with everything. I did a pretty big donation run the other day, and it just felt good at getting rid of some clutter and things that were piling up. Just like little drawers that were driving me crazy, and yeah, just so many little things that I've been wanting to do and just didn't find the time or didn't make the time to do them. And now that I've checked off some of these tasks that were bugging me, like I feel so much better. I feel lighter. But yeah, thank you again for being patient. And I'm still going to do YouTube. I don't know how often, like the frequency of videos. My goal is 2 videos a week with everything. So if some weeks it's only 1 video, it may only be 1 video. I think it really does depend on the week. So yeah, let's go ahead and open the plant mail because I'm excited for some plant mail. I mentioned in the last video, was it? Yeah, almost 3 weeks ago, that I've been on a huge alocasia kick. This isn't an alocasia, by the way. Luna, what are you doing? Huh? Hi, sweet girl. Yeah, I've been on a really big alocasia kick lately. I think I've slowed down. I think maybe it was just the stress of everything, that little dopamine hit there, like the plant mail. I had got so many new alocasia. She wants to go back outside. You're not going out there, Luna. It's too hot. It is crazy hot. It's like in the 90s. They're allowed out a few hours in the morning and in the evening, and then during the day they have to come in, and she doesn't like it. They just want to be lazy cats out there on the patio in the hot heat. I think our electric bill was already $500, and the AC, I feel like it hasn't even gotten like super hot yet, which is crazy. Like our electric bill is going to be freaking outrageous next month with the AC running. What? You can't go outside. You want to come up? Come here. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. But yeah, I really love alocasia. I went crazy there and got a lot of new ones. So here in some time, I will film like an update on all the new ones that I got, or I guess a little haul of all of them. But I feel like it's the genus that I love the most as far as growing. I've probably have grown out way over 1,000 corms by now, and I just love them. I love growing them and caring for them. It's the most exciting plant genus for me. But this one here is a philodendron hybrid, and I've been toying with the idea of getting this one in my collection. I haven't come across a specimen that I really liked, so I held off for a good while. And then I was in Yibo's shop and Rare Foliage, and I saw this. I think it's a top cut, and it was $75, and the leaf was a half moon. Of course, it sucked me in. And I'm like, you know what, if it's a top cut, and I felt like that was a fair price for one of those plants. It's a Florida Beauty and Tortum hybrid. I don't really want to bring that many philodendron into my collection anymore. But this one here, I'm like, you know what, it's a good price. I do kind of want this plant and see how it grows, so I'll go ahead and get it. But yeah, this came last night. And I would open this outside, but like I said, it's way too hot out there today. I don't like opening new plants in here. But I'm sure it's fine. It hasn't been in the mail that long. I think it was shipped Tuesday. Yeah, it was shipped Tuesday. So it only got here in a day because her shop isn't that far from Savannah. My quarantine bins are overflowing. I'll probably put this in a separate acrylic bin by itself because I don't want to put this in with other plants because of the time frame. I have like certain groups of plants that I got during the same time, so they're like quarantined together. I'm really strict on quarantine now. Like I said, I mentioned that before than I used to. Yeah, it was $75 and then I paid $18 for shipping, so it was $93 total. I'm excited. I feel like this plant mail came at the right time. This is my last plant mail for a while, unless there's like some crazy alocasia I come across. But I'm not going to be looking for a little bit because like I said, I did get a lot recently. Because if you don't go onto the shops and you don't look, you won't be tempted to buy. I feel like now I'm just chasing better genetics on certain plants. Alrighty, I'm really excited to see it. I think it was pushing a new leaf. It was hard to tell because there was just one photo. I will take this out today. I'm not going to do that for this video like any plant care, but after filming I'm just going to remove the soil and stick it in stratum and perlite because I think I'll grow this in semi-hydro, so that's all I'm going to do. I get rid of the soil on new plants right away now. So different than what I used to do. I used to let them acclimate for a little bit and then repot them and stuff, but I just can't take the chance anymore with potential pest outbreaks. Aww, the leaf is a little bit brown, but that's okay. It's a variegated plant. Oh, it's really cute. So it was pushing a new leaf. That's what I thought. And then this part here kind of browned some. I really like the pattern on that. It's almost like a paintbrush. Somebody went across with a paintbrush, this part here. That's really pretty. I really do like the shape of that. That's cute. The half moon. I'm so paranoid about pests, you guys. I can never open plant mail the same again, ever. I will forever be traumatized. I'm so strict with new plants now. You don't even... I mean, it's beyond, like, normal. Like, it's not normal. I am not normal with new plants nowadays. This new leaf, I don't know if that's really going to make it. It's kind of browned a little bit too. But like I said, it's been really hot. It was really hot yesterday and it got delivered, I think, at 7 p.m. So it was on a hot truck all day. Like I said, I'm going to take this out today right away. I think it's just a top cut. Yeah, it's just a top cut with some roots. So I'm gonna get this put into a stratum and perlite, like I said, and give this a good clean and then isolate it and everything in its own separate bin. But I will take care of that after filming. But it's cute. I really like the leaf shape. I'm glad to add it to my collection. I have to be very strict with the amount of philodendron I'm adding in because I'm pretty content with my philodendron collection. You'll see for the update, I kind of kept some of my old philodendron that I was going to downsize. I put them back in my plant room for the time being, but I don't know if I'm going to hold on to them long term. Because like I have an attachment sometimes to plants that I've had for a really long time. It's like I don't want to officially say goodbye to it yet. I'm going to do some plant care. I have to water my Hoyas, my anthuriums. I watered the shop room yesterday. It's crazy how quickly that room is drying out. Twice a week is not enough now. I need to add a third watering day, like every 2 to 3 days. That a lot of those plants need watered because it's so warm in those rooms. So yeah, that is our new plant that I will get kind of cleaned up off camera. I'll just insert, maybe I can insert some footage of it all cleaned and put in stratum perlite. But I'll take care of that quickly off camera. And yeah, I'm excited to go around and film the update for you guys here. I'm excited to, like I said, get back in the routine of things. Next week is pretty much dedicated to the shop though, because I have a lot of changes, like I said, I need to do, and I got to make new substrates. I got new bags and labels, and I changed like the quantities and amounts, and I'm going to be changing how I ship those. And yeah, I'm excited to do the restocks a little bit differently now and seeing how I feel with all of that while managing long form content. You can't go outside. No, you can't go outside. You can't go outside right now, my love. It's too hot. Do you hear her? Luna, you cannot go out there. This is what she does. Let me see if you can see her. She's like scratching to go out there. Luna! You can't go out there right now. It's too hot. I'll start charging you for the electric bill. She's so cute. But yeah, I'm excited to go around and film an update for you guys here over the next few days. I'm going to water and film kind of at the same time so I can kind of knock both of those out. Everybody's been pretty good for the most part. Like I said, I have downsized and I have gotten rid of plants, and I did chop some plants. Yeah, I will see you in the next video for the plant update here soon.